Welcome back to Finpod, your daily financial digest. I am Evan, and I'm here to get you caught up on everything that moved the markets today. Finpod is brought to you by Fintwit.ai, your go-to platform for real-time trading signals and stock recommendations. Let's dive in. The big story today is the historic market debut of SPCX. The aerospace giant, led by Elon Musk, finally hit the public markets, and it was a massive event. Shares opened at $150 and closed at around $161, up about 19% from its IPO price of $135. This debut is massive, pushing the company to a valuation over $2 trillion. While investors rushed into this new space juggernaut, we saw a shakeout in other space-related stocks. RKLB, for instance, finished the day down nearly 11%, with many investors rotating capital out of established players to chase the new SpaceX IPO. Meanwhile, CRWV saw a solid 5% gain today. The catalyst here is its upcoming inclusion in the NASDAQ 100 index, which is triggering a wave of institutional buying. Similarly, ALAB is getting a boost for the same reason. It is also joining the NASDAQ 100, which has investors betting on its continued role in the AI hardware supply chain. Finally, looking at ASTS Space Mobile, we saw a 15% drop today. This is largely a case of profit-taking and a sector-wide reassessment, as the market weighs the competitive threat of SpaceX against the company's own satellite deployment timeline. Moving to the broader markets, it was a positive day across the board. The S&P 500 managed to reclaim the 7,400 level, finishing up about 0.5%. The main driver was a sense of geopolitical relief, as reports suggested a potential U.S.-Iran peace deal could be finalized soon. This helped push crude oil prices down, which usually acts as a tailwind for broader market sentiment. The NASDAQ also saw gains, reflecting the ongoing appetite for tech and AI-related growth. In the AI economy, the focus remains on infrastructure. We are seeing a continued push for what is being called agentic AI, even as financial regulators start to ramp up their scrutiny of how these tools are being deployed in banking. Meanwhile, Jeff Bezos is back in the spotlight, with his startup Prometheus raising $12 billion, betting that AI will create a physical labor shortage rather than mass unemployment. It is a bold macro bet that shows just how much capital is still flowing into the industrial side of the AI revolution. Outside of the space sector, we saw some notable moves in individual names. Broadcom and NVDA continue to be the backbone of the AI trade, but investors are increasingly looking at secondary players that provide the connectivity and data center power necessary to keep the AI boom alive. Turning to earnings, Freedom Holding Corp reported results recently. While the company has seen strong growth in its banking and brokerage segments, it also announced a new offering of common stock to raise up to $300 million. The market reacted to the news of this potential dilution, keeping the stock under some pressure in extended trading. That is a wrap for today's action. We saw a historic day for the space sector with the SpaceX IPO, a broad market rally fueled by geopolitical optimism, and continued massive capital inflows into AI infrastructure. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment if there is a specific stock or sector you want me to cover next time. For stock recommendations, visit Fintwit.ai. Thanks for listening, and I will see you on the next episode of Finpod.